What a stud. My biggest buck, I think, with a bow.
I'm gonna let him get through the gateway and then I'm gonna hit him with a couple grunts. See if we can't pull him back up here. There he goes. There he goes. Smoked him. I just smoked Whitey. It's 10 after 6. I just hammered him. He came through our old gateway. I gave him a couple grunts. He came right to us. Probably 27 yards. I hammered him. It's almost about time to wrap it up here tonight. Been a pretty slow night. We had don't want to fall in and then a little buck come underneath us right when we got in the tree. Then after that it got pretty slow. Oh, right here. It's him, it's him, it's him.
Gee, look at the brows on that buck. He looks almost identical to my 10 last year. What a freaking awesome deer.
Buck right here. Yeah, I'll shoot that deer.
We've literally been in the tree. I don't even think we're completely set up yet.
That deer. Oh yeah.
We had phenomenal blood for 400 or 500 yards and just never stopped. He bedded twice and must have been bedded and just knew he wasn't gonna make it and fell down the rest of the way of the hill. It feels nice to punch a Wisconsin tag.
I've seen enough of them. All right, here we go. Ready? I hard shot him. Go down. He just bedded down. Oh man. I can't believe that just happened, dude. First deer of the trip.
Truly blessed for this opportunity and couldn't ask for much more than this, and just feel very fortunate. So
today the sun come out. We got standing corn down this hill, probably 400 yards. And these deer should be bedded up here to the north of us, and they should be heading down this afternoon. Back. I absolutely drilled him. Where you at him? Yes. I think I... November 16th, down here in Iowa. We just got him out of the woods, got him out in the open here and propped up. Brandon and I have been at it the last couple of days down here. Weather's been real cold. We got hit with a snowstorm yesterday.
We should be about, we're thinking somewhere within 150 yards of this deer now, from where we seen him this morning. Our guess is he's on the other side of this draw here. We're gonna just ease up on the top here and slowly work it and keep looking down in the draws, and hopefully we can run into him, but we know we're getting pretty close to him here. Thanks, dude. That's a hell of a deer. The deer still had a lot of life left in him. We were able to get closer on him and get one more arrow in him. It's not the way you want to see it done, but what an awesome buck. I'm happy with him, really happy with him.
Kind of fed out. The winter wheat field behind us. But the next group is already on its way in.
Pumped, man. I can't thank these guys enough for bringing me out here. This has been a heck of a trip. This year's been so much fun. Couldn't be happier to have my first out-of-state buck on the ground, especially with Mike Mansell behind the camera. We've been chasing deer for a long time together, and this is the first one he's filmed me kill. Good buck anyway. It's really cool when it all comes together like it has this year.
That's not a very high scoring deer, but that deer has been a 200 plus pound deer since summer. I think that deer is old. He came walking up and he's got so much mass on him. Oh man, I know he's not gonna score worth a hoot, but that is a big deer. That's a big deer. I smoked him.
Woo, we found him, man. He gave us a good blood trail, but pittered out at the end here. That's a nice main. Oh, just look at that frame. Wow.
Hopefully some show up tonight before dark, because it gets dark quick in here. We're in real tall old timber, so not much sunlight gets through, so hopefully they want to cooperate and want to get at this bait early. Set through the heart.
Wow. I was tore up inside.
Yeah, good head.
Really thought that was a bad shot. Look at that. That is awesome. First bear ever down. Thank you so much, Brad. This has been awesome.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yep. We keep doing this year in and year out, man. I'm gonna have to owe you. So buck down, Dad. Yep. Give me a high five, buddy. I mean, the last 4 years have been a struggle learning a new farm every year. But I'd say we're off to a pretty good start with this one, bud. Don't move. He's walking this way, dude. He's walking right here. Don't hardly move. You on him? Tell me when you're good, Logan. Super happy we were able to find him. We knew it was going to be a dead deer. It was a little low, a little back, but he was quartering away super hard. So the hunt was awesome last night. Decoy Dan did his job. See him in the bottom. I thought my shot was a touchback. It looked like lung liver. And he ran across the creek and he kind of hunched up. And then he went up the hill and we watched him crash. He's laying dead probably 90 yards from us.
Let this deer go overnight. We're gonna go down here where I shot him, go look for the arrow, see if we can find blood, start following the trail.
Right in the middle of those trees.
Right. This was another buck we had on the list. He's a tight racked, mature deer. Not a high scoring deer, but definitely a mature deer. I'm super happy with him. He's an awesome buck.
Pretty sure it's a shooter out here. Maybe 150, 200 out. He just went down in the field right there. Oh man, does that feel good?
What here? It's a big flat. He's right here. First velvet whitetail opening night in North Dakota, 2019. Couldn't ask for anything better. And to start off, I mean, we weren't in a tree more than 2 hours to start the season. This guy walks right in, 15 yards.
Come on. Dude, let's go. Let's go. That could not have worked out any better.
Hell yeah. Damn. Look at those inside points.
This week's been a pretty good grind. It's day 7 or 8, and this is our first buck or mature buck encounter that we've actually had in all those days. We made it work tonight. Great night, great buck.
Last night, well, yesterday afternoon was pretty rough on me. We watched this buck go into this last draw probably, I'm gonna tell you, 1,000 yards from here yet. And we waited for what we could see. He never come out. He wasn't in there. I found a little bit of blood, but it's so hard to find blood, and it hits this grass, you can't see it. Coyotes are terrible out here. I figured the coyotes would have got him last night, and they did. I actually walked right up there last night. We got up here this morning, and there's magpies all over.
November 9th, Logan and I just got out here to Ohio. We drove straight through the night after Logan got done with work. We got here about 4 something this morning. We're not familiar with this area that we're going into, so we just let it get light out. And now we're gonna walk up in there and take a look around. I think she's by herself. I could zip her in there. Logan, there's a big buck. Logan, get on. You see him? I'm zoomed in, Max. Yeah, I see him. Mer. Dude, I just smoked him. He's dead. Come up to this river bottom to do some scouting in this buck step. There stands up with this doe, and it had, from the time I saw the deer to the time I shot, had to have been about 5 seconds. Looks like Logan's gonna get 5 days to himself here. I'll be playing cameraman. Nice shot.
Oh, I don't deserve him. I don't deserve him at all. So this morning I said a prayer. I said, Jesus, just help me to keep my patience this year. And I looked across the field, and this dude's down there tending a doe on the other side of the field. And thank you, Jesus. That deer came right across the field, worked his way through Dad's cornfield up here. And I made about a 30, I'm gonna say 35-ish yards or whatever. I put the 35-yard pin right on him, and Jesus guided the arrow, and he's dead right there. I'm gonna say he's one of my biggest bucks ever.
What do you say when you shoot a big buck?
Hey, bucks down.
I get knuckles?
Look alive, everybody. I hope this tickles your fancy. Put it down.
Let's go, baby.
Got him.
You're gonna make this happen.
Yes! Come on. Hell
I am the icebreaker with a filmmaker's hands up, cause we going wild. I am a giant. I got the sauce and I'm never missing when I'm taking these shots.
Got it. Got it.
But I am a boss. Get over here, I'ma give you that loss. Number one now, never backing down, we want it all. We gonna shut it down, come on, bring it now. Never slowing down, we want it all.
Well, that doesn't get you fired up. Nothing will. Welcome back to another Rut Live.
We want it all.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Rut Live. We're excited to have you with us tonight. We got boys anxious. The weather's cooling down. Obviously, going to have Mansell hunting with Quentin in Iowa tonight. Quentin on the camera. We have Logan and Jaden. Jaden doing the filming. Those boys are also going to be hunting Iowa. We got Brandon and Dylan hunting in Wisconsin. Dylan on the camera. And Jimbo and Jacob in Wisconsin. Jimbo's going to be holding the bow tonight. Looking for does to be blowing at him. And a good special guest this evening, everybody. We want to welcome a rookie in the room. B, what's up, buddy?
What's going on? Good to be
Glad
back.
to have you, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's always fun.
yeah.
Probably more fun for me than you when we get to have you in here. So glad
No,
you're
I
here.
enjoy our conversations.
Yeah, we try, but we've got a hell of a lineup tonight. The weather is finally turning in our favor pretty good. Temperatures are dropping. We're in the 50s or so for most of the boys this evening as they're sitting there right now. So high hopes. We've got
Yeah.
a lot of deer moving as of right now. I know down where I'm at, the last few days activities picked up on my cams a bunch. We hit a little bit of a dry spell for about a week or so, but looks like daylight activities picking up a little bit again here where I'm at. So I'm guessing it's maybe similar where you boys are at.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely picked up this week. It seems like a light switch flipped. Early this week we got some weather. The moon's good right now, and these deer are they're getting ramped up. I've had so many deer on camera daylight this week, and I'm just sitting on the sidelines. I'm going to start hunting again tomorrow, and I can't freaking wait.
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually going to sit tomorrow night too, and I know our brave and spirited producer Scott's also going to be hunting tomorrow night. So hopefully we can all three tag something. Looking forward to that. I've got a couple of nice bucks I know I talked about last time, and actually had another one show up on this little piece I've got down the road. So I'm hoping, man. But I think
yeah.
it's getting time to where we're finally gonna start putting some things together, and hopefully tonight one of these boys has a solid sit, and we get a little action on the cams.
Yeah, for sure. Elliot Shelfeffer, he's the one that hunts with Elliot Smith. He shot a buck last night. They recovered it this morning. But yeah, it's definitely starting. These mature deer are on their feet, and this cool weather is hitting at the perfect time. So I would expect somebody's going to have at least an encounter with a good buck tonight.
Yep, I'm hoping so. I always gauge my, I don't know what you'd call it, time to get your ass in a tree stand meter based on roadkill. Honestly, I've been
Yep.
seeing a few young bucks run over in the last week or so, and
Yep.
not before that. So they're getting active. I think those younger bucks are getting up and doing a little sniffing and chasing, and the older bucks are probably going to be joining them here before too long.
Oh yeah.
We're going to go ahead and check in with Mansell for a quick interview.
I got to be Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Rut Live this week. Me and Quentin are in the tree here in Iowa. Kind of breezy night here, overcast, temps are in the mid-50s. Sit in a spot I call Buck Nest. This is one of my favorite spots I hunt during the rut. Kind of in pre-rut here right now in Iowa. Yesterday, I got a camera about 100, a little over 100 yards northeast of here. Had one of my shooters on here about an hour before dark. A buck I call Uncle Si. He's just a big old 9-pointer. Not a super high scoring deer, but he's a big mature deer. He came kind of from this direction where we're sitting. We're overlooking a big field. This was planted into soybeans this summer, and the whole field must have got washed out or something because there isn't a single pod on any of these bean plants. So it's just kind of a left standing right now. But we got basically willows on both sides of us here where these deer like to bed. Out in the marsh here, a lot of deer will bed and come from the south of us also. So really, these deer can kind of come from any directions. But looking forward to hunting here tonight. I haven't been in here since I killed my buck in here last year. and it's a really cool spot. We got really good visibility. We can see it for a long ways. We brought the decoy here tonight. We got the rattling antlers. We just gotta hope this wind kind of dies down. Otherwise, I don't know how effective calling's gonna be. But I got one other buck in here. I don't have pictures of him yet, but he's kind of my I would say number 2 target here in Iowa this year. Buck I call Ocho Grande. He was in here quite a bit last year, and I'm just kind of waiting for him to show up on the cams. I'm hoping any day now. But we're covering, we got a big area here we're hunting, and I only got a couple cameras, so I'm sure there's deer in here that I don't have pictures of also. So figured we'd sit here tonight just because of how good of visibility we got. We can maybe kind of learn some things here, get a little bit of inventory on how to hunt this in the coming weeks here. But hopefully we can knock a buck down here tonight, or someone else can here on the crew.
Went in on the boat today, I'm pretty sure. Like he mentioned, same spot he killed his buck during the rut last year. I want to say it was around the 12th of November, but he should be sitting pretty. There's for sure a couple good deer in there, and I'm sure there's more than he's got on camera too, because he's only got a couple cameras in that area.
Nice.
Well, Dylan and I are set up out here tonight in central Wisconsin. It's on an 82-acre piece I picked up this year. It's about 45, 50 acres of ag, which is still standing. As you'll see, we're hunting over beans. The beans kind of wrapped outside, and then there's some standing corn over the top of this ridge. So it's still standing down in this bottom here. We can show it, but the weeds kind of overtook the beans. But there's a lot of beans mixed in there, so it's going to look bad. But the deer have been piling in down in this bottom. Dylan and I were out here last Sunday, and we saw like 50 to 60 deer. A lot of them are down in this bottom. So the other 2 times we hunted before that is kind of similar. So we're going to see if the wind cooperates. We're going to see a lot of deer tonight. Got a southeast wind at like 5 to 10 miles an hour, which is going to blow it back towards creek. So kind of a perfect wind to get down to this bottom. A lot of the deer are going to be coming out over my left shoulder. There's some scrapes in a path that come out by about 30 yards behind us. So with any luck, that's the trail that a buck's going to come out on. But I'm going to sit tight. Like I said, we're expecting to see a lot of deer if this wind cooperates. So sit back and see what the night brings.
It's looking promising for Rando as well. I'm going to check in quick with Jimbo and get an interview. He's got deer on him already.
We just did an over under in the chat how many deer would blow at Jimbo, and right when you go to them, they're running away. So I seen 3 deer. So anybody that said over 2.5,
that's the over. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And we also had a little side bet, me and B, that it would the over under on 12 minutes that it would take for does to blow at him, and we both took the under. So pretty solid. Nailing it. It's good to get him out of the way first, buddy. Wait, that way last light, you'll have a nice buck come in.
maybe Jim will give us an update here. What exactly just happened there in the cow pasture? Yeah, Jimbo's hunting the permission farm. I think he's been hunting this particular farm for probably close to 20 years. And
really?
I know he's got a couple bucks on camera that he's hoping to run into, but problem is like the access is a little tricky for some of his stands. But I think where he's at tonight, he actually just walks across the cow pasture and climbs a tree. So we'll see how she goes for old Jimbo tonight. Bo's going back on the hanger.
Did we ever figure out if he's going to sling one at a doe tonight?
I don't know. I don't know if he ever said. Spitzley, did you hear anything behind the scenes? Is Jimbo shooting a doe tonight? No word from Jimbo if he's shooting a doe, so we'll just treat every deer as if he's going to shoot it.
Yeah, potential. Yeah, what's
No,
the audio on Mansell? What's he chatting about?
I can't hear Mike either.
Oh, I was going to the grocery store the other day, and my wife called, and she was very upset.
Tomorrow I
And
got to stain the deck. Mansell might have he might have bumped the mute button or something on his wireless.
check back in with Brandon real quick.
Yeah, I got a lot of PTO.
He looks like he'd be a good football coach.
Because of the time change. Dude,
Yeah, I agree with that.
Thursday night. Friday. Are you doing Monday off?
Sounds like they're planning their rutcation right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
That's
coming up here, you and I off air, we're talking a little bit about it, but next weekend, muzzleloader opens up here, I'm pretty sure. So Dad and I are going to hit the cabin, and I'll bring my boys, and I think my Uncle Dan's going to come and bring his boys, who are about the same age as my boys, so shaping up to be a pretty good long weekend at the cabin, hopefully put some bucks down.
hell yeah.
Typically, I've had good success here. Not that there's such a thing as bad success, I guess, but been successful here at home during muzzleloader several times. I mean, it seems like deer activity's decent. You know, it's pre-rut, but better than what the juries would refer to as the October lull.
Yeah. How long is
A
your
little more
muzzleloader season?
You had to ask. I think it's like let's say the 27th through the 4th of November, something like that, or the 9th of November.
So like
I'll look right now.
a week or
Yeah,
9 days or
2
something?
weeks. I think 2 weeks. I'll look.
Gotcha.
Where's Kevin Trent at when we need him? He's probably on the YouTube right now commenting and telling me. He's always filling me in with Tennessee laws. I think he's concerned that I might not know him very well. November 8th. What? I don't think that's right. AI. AI's wrong. You know what, B? That is right. It's November 9th to the 22nd. I was wrong. I was confusing that with a youth hunt. That's what ends our archery season. I was thinking it was muzzle that ended the archery, but it's a youth.
Perfect.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, joining us on YouTube. We appreciate the comments, as always. That's one of the best parts of doing this, is just being able to chat, check in with you guys, hear about how the hunting's going in your necks of the woods.
There's a trail. You can kind of see it to the left of this willow. It cuts right here. There's one right here. Yeah, there's one right there. I think there's another one over here that kind of ran right into where my...
Let's go back
Check
to
in
Jimbo
with
and see
Jimbo real
what's
quick.
happening.
Yeah. I'm dying to know. What happened with those first 3 deer we saw, Jimbo?
Jim, let's get ready for an interview. All right.
think Jacob just woke him up.
There he is, Jimbo. Jimbo looks like he's had a long day.
How's everybody today? Nice to see you guys tuning in another Rut Live. I'd like to say hi to all the viewers out there and all our followers. And I'm hunting a spot called Upper Cow Pasture. Seen a nice 10-pointer in here. I've been getting a lot of does on camera here. A lot of deer activity here, so it should be pretty good. And wind's blowing straight to my face, blowing it back to the cow pasture. With the way the wind's blowing, it should be a pretty solid night with nothing going wrong with deer being able to wind us. So stay tuned. It's going to be an awesome Rut Live, I feel, today. And buckle up and hang on. Here we go.
Sounds like old Jimbo's settled in for the night, ready to make it happen.
Yeah, got the smile going ear to ear. That's what I like to see.
Yep.
Most of us just sit at the bar every night.
What do you think about your mast crop? I don't know if we covered this too in depth last time, but where you've been hunting lately, does it seem like higher than usual, lighter than usual, or normal?
I would say normal. To be honest, I haven't walked around in the woods a whole lot, but the few spots that I've popped in where I know there's oaks, I would say normal. But
yeah.
What about you
probably
guys?
A lot different. I mean, for you guys hunting Midwest, I imagine. Well, I know from experience, it's a lot different. You know, when you've got all that ag. I know that deer still love the acorns, but I don't know what they prefer, man. Been trying to figure that out for 40 years.
Yeah, I think they prefer the acorns because they can stay in the cover when they're eating.
Yeah, but standing corn has that same appeal, you know.
Yeah,
they can hide in a
that's true.
cornfield too, like that.
That's true, but corn is coming out like crazy here. At least where I'm at right now, I would say 50% or better is out for corn. And the farmers, we had a little bit of rain today, so it probably shut them down. But sun's supposed to shine again tomorrow, so I would imagine a lot more corn's going to come off this week.
Yeah, I think the last of the corn that I saw around here was a couple weeks ago. So about the same, a little bit earlier than you, but that tracks.
I'm really hoping the buck Mansel's after catches eyes on his decoy tonight, because that deer is not going to tolerate Mansel's decoy. He's going to come in pissed.
Yeah. Nice.
He's not a big rack deer, but he's a big, giant-bodied, mature deer.
Sure.
Looks windy everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
At least by Mike. It's really ripping.
It's been pretty windy down here lately, too. The Moultrie's going ham with the tall grass.
Yeah. Yeah, those windy days, you almost got to change the delays on some of them cameras, or you got thousands of pictures of nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually had one of them. I've run good batteries always. I don't buy cheap batteries, and I did. I bought cheap batteries because I was at Rural King the other day, and they had like big packs of AA's, and I'm like, all right,
Rural King.
Yeah,
like Rural King brand.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Those are never good. That's like getting batteries at Casey's.
It was wild, dude. They were fine. They were reading the same percentages as my other cameras, and then the first night we got mildly cold, completely dead. I went from like 72% to 0 overnight.
Most people put those batteries in their remote control at home, and they last like 5 years. They don't put them in trail cameras.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm aware. It was a good reminder. I go through double A's for work like crazy for fireplace remotes, and I always buy good ones. And I know better.
Can't be cheaping out, man.
Nope. No, I was kind of apprehensive to buy those Moultries because of some of the reviews I read about them sucking down batteries too fast. But good batteries in them, man. Mine are kicking ass. They run great. I've not had to swap batteries in any of my cameras except the Rural King. I'm going to rename that one. Check back in with Mike real quick. And guys, don't forget, we're going to get into some trivia. We've got the giveaways. We're going to give away a bag of coffee tonight, right, B?
Yep. Coffee for free bag of coffee to whoever guesses the trivia answer first. So you got to be quick on the draw on this one.
And we will open the old Scuzzy Buck on my wall trivia back up because nobody got it last time before we closed the guessing. Man, Mansell looking like he just got kidnapped, stuffed in a car with a black hood over his head.
He's probably still cold from his boat ride in.
What's he running for a motor on that boat?
He bought it off like Temu. I'm not even shitting you, Mike. He had like a nice, I want to say it was like a nice Mercury, like a nice, clean, like, I think he got it through Jimbo somehow. Jimbo got his hands on it, sold it, or gave it to Mike. And like the second time Mike took it out scouting public, the thing died on him when they were like 3 miles from the truck. So they had to him and one of the interns had to paddle into the wind for like 3 miles. And the very next day, Mike went on, I think, on Amazon and bought some Chinese boat motor, and that's what it's been working for him so far. But it's kind of a running joke because Dylan on the crew actually works for Mercury. So he was kind of salty when Mansell bought this Chinese motor.
Yeah. That's funny. Old Tahatsu Mansell. What was that, B? What'd you say, B?
Jessica asked if they can have more than one guess on the trivia, and the answer to that is no. You get one guess. So don't be blasting A, B, C, D. Your first guess is your guess. Don't try gypping the system, Jessica.
She was getting ready to rifle off every year since the birth of Christ, trying to win the trivia on this buck behind my shoulder.
Did you see her comment right away when she got in here tonight? She guessed what year it was and location again.
I did see that.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
did
what
see
she's
that.
talking about. She's talking about your deer right now. Mansell got eyes on something.
Maybe he's scanning.
Yeah, he might just be scanning. I think he's overlooking a pretty big area tonight. A lot of like marsh grass and stuff like that. False alarm.
Jessica says you guys would be bored without me annoying the shit out of y'all. That's true. I'll give you that.
Just feels bucky. Get 50 doe out here. Something's gotta come bump it.
Somebody ripping on the old Yamaha.
I heard that too. Is that a crotch rocket?
Sounded like it.
Still hear it.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't be ripping around on a crotch rocket this time of the year. You die.
Right. No kidding.
We just got done talking about all the deer that are starting to show up on the side of the road. Somebody actually local to where I'm at, I think, died in a motorcycle accident last week, hit a deer. I can't even imagine that.
No, that'd be terrible, man.
You ever own
Never
a bike,
been a
Josh?
motorcycle guy. Nah. Nope. My kids have a mini bike, you know, like it goes like 35. And it's fun, but I wouldn't go with anything more than that. Four-wheelers.
I had a moped.
You want to go fast?
I had a
Yeah,
I had a
Four
moped
wheels.
in college. 49cc, baby.
Heck yeah.
Got me to the liquor store and back. I could carry a 24-pack and a 12-pack of bottles under my feet. It was perfect.
Oh, man. They're fun though, man. I tell you what, I've been coveting these electric bikes lately.
Yeah.
Looking at those, yeah, just for recreation more than anything, you know. But
you see that a lot of those now.
running them like you guys do, you know, putting out cameras or
Yep.
whatever.
Even the non-hunting
Nice.
ones nowadays, like you see people ripping around town all the time on them. So they must be,
you
know, at least selling somewhat affordable options for people to get on those things.
Yeah. Yeah, there's actually a guy that I know, kind of a friend of mine, had one of the first Yamaha stores in East Tennessee way back when. He's a big dirt bike guy. And he was showing me this Chinese-made electric dirt bike that he bought a couple weeks ago. And that thing was nuts. Rips. I mean, flies down the road. I'm pretty sure that's what I need for scouting.
Turn it up.
Yep. Dude, when you're on your neighbor's property and they don't know it, you need to be able to get out of there fast.
Exactly. There's the decoy in front of Mike. Thing looks like he just woke up from a nap. Yep.
Right. Man, I'd like to see something come out there and wreck that thing.
All right. Before the action picks up here, we're going to jump into our first commercial break.
Stick around. right. Thanks for sticking around. Make sure and check out our sponsors, obviously. These guys make it possible for us to keep doing what we do here. Checking back in with Mansell on a live look. Jimbo on a live look. Got his ozonics fired up.
Between cow shit in the cow pasture and the ozonics, Jimbo should not get blown at tonight. We had a couple of people asking in the comments if we had an update from Jim, if those deer from earlier, if they blew or if he mentioned what happened. I didn't catch it. Did you, Josh?
No, I didn't either.
I did hear him say that the wind was good for them, so I would imagine they just ran off. Who knows?
Yeah. Yep, could have been anything. You can check into some of our comments here on the YouTube. Thank you guys for commenting and checking in with us. Got a lot of regulars. Colton Kissinger, thanks for showing up. Jessica Sleminski, obviously. Tony Austin, Donnie Ball, Tyler Johnson, Scott. Psychos. Northwoods Collective. Zach Fuhrer. Thank you guys. Glad to see you all back in here. Cody Wanta. Matt Portscheller. A lot of regulars, man. It's good to see y'all.
For sure. Hopefully all you guys are sitting in a tree watching.
Or some of you, at least.
Yeah. I would be sitting in a tree watching if I could be.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we looking at here? Is that Jimbo's screen?
Looks like the beast.
That is the beast.
You guys like having good luck with those broadheads? You liking them?
Yeah, this is our first year. We obviously, anybody that's followed us, we shot Schwacker for the last several years, probably 7 or 8 years, and just a business decision. Made the move over to work with Bomar Archery and Beast Broadheads this year, and I mean, not going to sit here and say that we've killed a ton of deer with them, but we have shot now, I think, probably close to 10 across the group, and we haven't had any bad luck yet.
Yeah.
Knock on the table.
They I know they're popular, man. And honestly, I didn't even know of their existence before you guys. Yeah. You know, I follow a lot of this stuff on Facebook, but I got 4 kids and coach a couple basketball teams and go to church a lot, so pretty busy guy. Did not know that Bomar was making these broadheads, and I went into my local bow shop and they were telling me they can't keep them. He said, dude, every time we order a bunch of them, they're gone that day. So people are loving them. I think they're titanium ferrule, right? Which is nice.
They have aluminum. They have an aluminum option and a titanium option, yes. And I can say that the 2 deer that I've shot with them so far, like, I shot the one deer right through the shoulder, and the other deer I shot like hard quartered away, got a complete pass through, and things stuck in the ground. And when I pulled that thing out, it snapped right back shut, and it's like ready to go. Like Schwackers, I had great luck with Schwackers, but I would never even think about shooting 2 animals with the same head. Like, I would shoot a deer with it, and I would throw it away. These beasts, like there's people talking shooting, 6, 7, 8 deer with 1 head, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Cool.
So far, so good.
Mansell's got serious eyes.
Jimbo's on the call.
Yep.
What's he got going?
Little wheezy, Louisiana.
He's got like a lanyard, almost like a goose hunter. He's got calls everywhere. Did you see that? He like put the one call down, picked up another call. Oh, here he goes. Holy shit.
He's in a hurry.
What's going on there? Oh, black rack.
We about to get funky.
It is going to get turned up in here. I think that's Jimbo's motto to live by. If it ain't happening, I'm going to make it happen.
We'll get a
Man, Jim
score update on. He's working those to death. There's not going to be any black on those racks when he's done.
John says, I need Jimbo's DVD on the black racks. I don't know if you want to watch the same DVD that Jimbo watched there, John.
Yeah.
Jesus, he's getting after it.
This is.
It's a bold move, Cotton. We're going to see how it plays out.
Are we sure we're not just stuck on a loop?
Yeah, are we on a loop or something here? I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking about texting
We're gonna
Jim
have to take
and
a
say,
break.
hey, man, hit the brakes here,
We're
bud.
gonna have to. Let's check in with Mike just to.
You know that
save my
Jacob is
ears.
just dying up there. I have honestly never rattled this much in my life.
Total.
Yeah, we got to go to somebody else's screen. All right, let's go to a much more peaceful
And now he
setting
quit.
here with Brandon. Yep, Jimbo put him away. Fasten your seatbelt,
That was
Jim.
awesome.
That was something.
One of Beanfield DC standard in the state yet. He's not going to get shit for crops off of it.
We got Kyle Frid asking B, are you guys all shooting the titaniums or are you shooting the aluminums too on those beasts?
Mixed bag. I think probably half the crew is shooting aluminum, half of the crew is shooting titanium. I'm personally shooting the titaniums.
And what are those? I would assume both are 100 and 125, or they got anything heavier?
Yeah. I don't know if they've got an option heavier than 125, but I know they got 100, 125, and then they got 2-inch and 2.3 inch.
Very cool. I'm actually carrying 3 different tips on arrows in my quiver right now.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the Snapchat group. Jacob, who's filming Jim, he goes, my back was giving out during that rattle sequence. I had to hang over the edge of the stand to get the right angle. Looks like we temporarily... Oh, there he is. Josh is back. We lost you for a second. Oh, he's gone. And he's back.
I'm still here. My son is connecting to my iPad with his AirPods, so I had to bounce and go into settings and kick him off. Sorry about that. What was our comment that I missed about the rattling?
Jacob Rand, who's filming Jimbo, he wrote in the Snapchat group, he said, my back was giving out during that rattling sequence. I had to hang over the edge of the stand to get the right angle. shit.
I like John Seymour's other comment here. If you listen closely, you can still hear Jimbo rattling 4 counties over.
Oh, man.
Colton says it's only stupid if it doesn't work. That's 100% right. So let's hang around and see if we get to call him stupid later.
Yeah, we all laugh, but watch a big buck come charging in there.
Right.
I wouldn't bet on it, but you never know.
Could you imagine if you were hunting public and Jimbo was like just sitting just out of sight doing that? You're like, what in the hell? This is the longest fight I have ever heard in my life.
I can't remember where I was. I was hunting public somewhere. It was probably in Wisconsin. And there was somebody that banged on the antlers like once every half hour for like 4 hours straight. I'm like, and it was like a Jimbo rattling session. It wasn't just like 15 seconds and done. It was bang on him for like 2 or 3 minutes and then half hour later do it again. I'm like, I'm not going to see any deer today.
Right?
Yeah, so here you guys are getting a look at the units that we pack into the field to produce these lives. Those are connecting straight into our cameras that we use on a daily basis with an HDMI cord. And then that loops back to Spitzley, who is running all the behind the scenes, kind of pushing all the buttons, changing the overlays, kind of flipping back and forth between the co-host and or the host and the co-host, which is me, and all the hunters. So Spitzley's kind of seeing everything all on his screen, and whoever's having action, he's able to make that full screen or split screen, whatever. So kind of cool to show you guys the unit that we're strapping to the tree. It's a lot of moving parts to make this happen.
Yeah. A lot of moving parts and a lot of expense, honestly.
For sure.
I mean, fair to say, but worth it. I mean, worth it for me.
Yeah, it's
I'm
cool.
not paying for it. And I'm having fun with it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is cool. There's not too many people. We've seen one other company starting to dabble in the live stuff, but other than that, I think we're the only ones that are doing, live stream hunts, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I know everybody I talk to at work, I get into conversations about hunting quite a lot. And a lot of times we'll come back to talking about you boys and the Rut Live, and everybody's always surprised. Really? You can do that? I'm like, yeah, apparently. We've been doing it for a few years.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how.
You're number 4, I think. Right, Spitzley? You're number 4? Yeah, 4th
Yep.
season. Rut Live? You're number 4.
That's cool, man.
And
You
it
guys
looks like
should.
he's got his game face on.
Yeah. That or he's froze.
He might be.
No, he's not. He's moving. I can see him moving.
Oh, yeah, he's moving.
You guys should get a cumulative total on, maybe at the end of the season, a cumulative total on how much stuff you've given away over these 4 years. I think that would be a cool thing for people that watch and win to know.
For sure. Yeah, it's like we probably average between $3 and $4 grand worth of prizes every single show,
Right.
That's including the grand prize too, but I mean that's a lot of stuff. And we're doing 5 episodes this year. This is the 3rd one, and we got 2 more Saturdays to go. But yeah, it's pretty cool that the brands that we work with step up and make that possible for the people that watch.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into our trivia question. And remember, guys, you have got to answer correctly first in order to win. You get one answer. And if it's the correct answer and you are first, you will win a bag of coffee coming from the boys. Full Rut, Booner Blend. What is Jimbo's go-to camp meal he cooks? Is it A, Blackstone Smash Burgers, B, Jack's Pizza, C, Venison Chili, or D, Pot Pies? Get the correct answer in first for your chance to win a bag of Booner Blend Full Rut from the Breaking Point.
I am watching.
You got to get
comments.
that coffee. Get
Tyler
all jacked
Feldman.
up on that. Tyler Feldman.
Tyler Feldman.
Congrats.
Got it correct. He will be getting a free bag of Full Rut coffee. Tyler, if you want to either go on Facebook or Instagram and shoot a direct message to the Breaking Point, we will message your mailing address and we'll get that shipped out to you. Mike's checking it out again.
Scanning and planning.
Waiting for him to say big buck, big buck.
Yep.
I'll give a quick plug to our Full Rut coffee. We've had the ground coffee now for the last couple of years. We just added whole bean. So I know we had several people asking if we had whole bean option, and we now do. We actually started that during trade shows last year. So if you like whole bean and smashing the grounds yourself, head over to the website and grab yourself a bag.
Unless you're Tyler.
Unless you're Tyler, you just got a free bag, which in that case, you might as well buy another bag too.
Tyler Feldman says, can't get enough coffee. That's
right.
That coffee is the reason that Jimbo's rattling like he is. Gets you
Jimbo
turned.
probably had half a pot. Yeah. Jimbo's the kind of guy, he probably shouldn't drink coffee. Because he just gets too fired. Gets too fired up.
Yeah. Jessica Slaminski says, way to go, Tyler. She teaches his son. Well, I hope you teach him something good.
Got a good comment on YouTube. 31E Outdoors said he turned the volume all the way up on Jimbo's rattling sequence and it called in a 120-inch 8-pointer for him.
All right.
Oh, that's great. Man, that wind is ripping by Mike.
Yep, staying steady. A little bit quieter on Jimbo's front.
Yeah. I'm really shocked these guys aren't in deer already. Like, my cameras have been blowing up. I can't believe it.
My camera's been pretty active lately. I'll see if I get anything since we've been chatting. I had one decent buck this morning, 10 o'clock. And I've been getting him pretty regular, but not during daylight. It's the first time I've had him come through in daylight in a couple weeks. So hopefully tomorrow night I can seal the deal.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I had 3 different mature deer on camera today between 11:30 and 1, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
I should probably go to the woods.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I think we're like I always think, and I might be wrong, but I always think and feel like we're about maybe a 10-day period behind you guys up there. Seems like,
I would say that.
Yeah. You think you
Because
agree?
yeah, I definitely agree. Even like us in Iowa versus Wisconsin, where I used to hunt, or Kansas, like I feel like Wisconsin's 5 to 7 days ahead of Iowa, and Kansas is 7 to 10 days behind Iowa. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely see you guys being a week or two behind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Because you
I
guys
always
probably
feel
see
like,
peak rut around Thanksgiving, don't you?
yeah, I was just going to
Yeah.
say a little before. I mean, like the 20th ish. I would,
Yep.
I always just kind of mark that on my mental calendar as the center of the rut, even though it's
Yep.
a little more dispersed down here, but
Yeah.
still fun.
I remember like Wisconsin, I always thought like the 28th to Halloween was the best window. And then like in Iowa, now I would say like the 5th through the 8th is probably the best. And like Kansas, I would say like the 15th to the 25th is the best. Like it's kind of, I guess a week
Yeah,
behind. So
sure.
each spot. But all right. So
Jumping
we
into
got a
these
bunch of
giveaways, B.
Yeah, let's do it. So, in order to get in on the drawings for the giveaways, you just got to go over to our website. We got the QR code there on the screen, take you directly to our store. All you got to do is make a website purchase, and your name is tossed in the hat for the giveaways. We've got a Big Mike HD blind from Baronet Blinds. We got a pack of Beast broadheads, your choice of aluminum or titanium. From Bomar Archery, we're going to do a grip tape, nose button, peep tuner. You get to choose the color of all three. Black Widow deer lures. We're going to be giving away a tube of branch butter and a bottle of matriarch. Bag of full rut coffee, ground or whole bean, your choice. From Domain, we're going to give away a half-acre seat of choice and a bag of pregame. Easton Arrows, we're going to do a half dozen Easton Axis arrows. Defense, we will be giving away a water treatment kit. From First Light, we are going to do a Navigator hoodie this week. From HHA, the Nitrix Pro, you get to choose single pin, double pin, triple pin, 4 pins, however many pins you want. And Hunter Safety System, be giving away a shadow harness and a lifeline. Stay connected to the tree from the moment your feet leave the ground. Lacrosse Boots, we'll send you a certificate, good for 1 pair of boots of your choice at Lacrosse Footwear. Morel Targets, we'll be doing a YJ 425 target this week. That's a bag target. From Onyx Hunt, free elite membership, which is going to give you all the info you need across all 50 states for an entire year. From Ozonics, the HR600, the Mac Daddy unit from Ozonics. Phone Scope, $100 gift card. Spend it on whatever you want on Phone Scope's website. From Tacticam Reveal, a 3.0 Pro cell cam. Tethered, we're going to do a Phantom saddle this week. From Vortex, a Crossfire HD 1400 rangefinder. And the grand prize, a Cage permanent hub blind. All you got to do here is enter the TBP Club on YouTube, and that will enter you in for the drawing. The grand prize will be drawn at the end of the Rut Live season. We've got 2 more weeks, and it has been brought to our attention that you can now enter the TBP Club from your phone. Before it was you had to do it from a computer. That is no more. You can actually go to our YouTube and just join the TBP Club. It's $4.99 a month. Gets you entered for the grand prize giveaways. Gets you early access to videos. When we upload videos, you guys can see them sometimes weeks, if not months in advance before regular viewers can watch those videos. So pretty cool. A lot of good stuff.
Checking back in with Mansell quick. Game time. Who?
He's calling.
He's calling a shot. Feeling the wind.
Big shout out to Tyler Feldman. Just got a notification that he joined the Breaking Point Club, so we appreciate that. Tyler, you are now entered for the grand prize. And as mentioned
you,
just a little bit ago, you can now sign up from your phone.
Midwest Noah checking in. Noah's probably wondering where those gun holders are. They're still sitting on my desk, brother. I'll ship them out soon.
Midwest Noah, one of your buddies?
No, I think he's the one that won the little antler gun holders with my trivia question last week. I've had them sitting here on my desk to ship them out.
He's just checking up on you tonight.
They're coming. They're coming. I promise.
Lost them in the mail, man. The hell is Mike's arrows doing?
That's that wind.
I've never seen arrows in a quiver move like that.
Yeah, that's weird. He's like they're just in a bag, like a hip quiver or something.
They might be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where are the
I'm
deer
really
at?
surprised.
We're getting a lot of comments from viewers that are talking about deer movement being up right now in their neck of the woods also. So it's common, man.
We got a comment from John Siembor, who is Spitzley's buddy, saying 12 point I missed a couple weeks ago, showed back up finally, hoping I can give him a dirt nap before the 15th. Well, John, I seen the footage. Hit the target range before your next hunt, bud.
12 points got a way of making a man a shitty shot.
I'm just giving you shit, man. I don't want bad karma. Spitzley set me up.
Yeah. Got some birds.
Couple nice toms.
I think I can shoot one of them suckers till the 27th also.
Jim is nonstop sending me trail camera photos of all the turkeys in his food plots. He's always talking about next turkey season. Like anybody that doesn't know Jim lives for turkey season.
Yeah. It's a blast, man. Hunting turkeys is a good time. Hunting turkeys is, in my opinion, is about like golf. You can suck at it and still have fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't take it too serious or they'll make you go crazy.
Uh-huh. You figure out just how much dumber you are than a bird.
Yep. A bird just chirped in my ear and said you had it coming towards you, John, because you used to chirp at Spitzley for shooting deer in the shoulder. I like stirring the pot. Well, we got Reed Lally checking in the comments. You know Reed, you know he's scared this time of year.
Adam Slominski said, Big 8 grunting following a doe last night. Yeah.
It's heating up.
It's time. Yep. We're going to take a quick second here, get into our second commercial break. Stick around for more bullshit when you return.
So the Reveal Ultra, it's the culmination of 10 years worth of experience just listening to what customers really wanted us to build. Everything that we've learned and everything that we've developed, we've been able to pack it all into one camera. It's going to check all the boxes that you guys have asked us for a lot of years. It's never been done.
At HHA, bow hunting is in our blood. At the moment of truth, there are no shortcuts, no excuses. It's just you and your bow. So when we build a site for these moments that take your breath away. For the past 40 years, we've been setting the tempo for bow sites in the hunting industry, and this year we did it yet again. New for 2025, the Nitrix from HHA.
Man, those nested tree stands look pretty sweet. I keep looking at those and thinking about it.
They are. They're pretty slick how everything kind of packs into one unit. We got our first look at them probably 3 years ago now, and we've seen those, and we're like, holy shit, that's what's been missing from our arsenal, especially for like the type of guy that's, doing hanging hunts, public land, putting on miles, stuff like that. Like the fact that you can have a stand, pack, and sticks, like literally, hence the name, nest together.
Yeah,
it's pretty slick.
Yeah, I think about them every time I'm walking through the woods and my sticks are beating the steel of my tree stand and making all kinds of noise.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've got to bite the bullet.
Looks like we got some geese flying over. Yeah. If Quentin can get them in focus. There's a look at a nose button. Jimbo went with green, it looks like.
So what's the difference? How's that? I know what a kisser button is. What's that thing do? Just touch you on the end of the nose?
Yeah, I mean, you can use it however you want. I shot a kisser button my entire life. So when we started shooting these, I actually used the nose button as a kisser. So I've got mine mounted pretty close to the D-loop. But most guys use it, and they make a couple different sizes. pretty much set it so it's just touching the tip of their nose at full draw, just so you got that same anchor point every time. Getting a good long look at Jimbo's nose button.
And that's the peep tuner?
That's the peep tuner. That simply goes in your string so you can rest assured that your peep will never turn on you.
That's cool, man, but I have like I'm straight into serving above my peep. You know what I mean? I got a 60X string, and the serving runs right down to where my peep's at. But I did notice that you can run those below your peep also. You know what I mean?
I would imagine you can run it below or above, like if you got
you can. That's what the video showed. I bought one.
Yeah.
And I bought one, and while I was messing with it, I think I was actually putting the peep in. I cut my string with a knife. Like, actually, it wasn't a knife; it was a pair of pliers. But smart.
Reed Lally is in the comments, and he's telling some inside jokes that I feel like I need to fill the viewers in on. So Reed, he always jokes about getting scared of big bucks. So if you ever see on our Facebook, like any posts, like he's always talking about how he's scared this time of year. Big bucks terrify him. And then, so we always give him shit for being scared. And he commented and said, better being scared in the woods than sitting inside watching CMT music videos. And this is an inside joke that he filled me in on like just in the last week or two. Him and his buddy were on a fishing trip. This was when they were like teenagers, and they were at a cabin on some great fishing lake. And instead of fishing, they stayed inside to watch the CMT countdown on a Saturday morning. So now they always joke about, well, you know, I could be hunting or I could be inside watching CMT music videos. So he admits that was back in the day when it was like Carrie Underwood, Miranda Lambert, and like I'm sure they were just teenage boys wanting to see a couple chicks, you know, in those music videos.
Sure.
But it's kind of an inside joke with Reed. But you got to know Reed. He's a character.
The wind not letting up on Mansell. I wonder what kind of bow Jimbo's shooting.
I don't know.
I'll tell you what, man. I am sure that the Hoyts are better than my bow. I'm shooting a bear, but I'm impressed with how nice this bear shoots. Like the speed, the draw is smooth, you know. And I've been shooting crap most of my life, so that's probably part of it. Things have come a long way, you know. But I was just surprised, you know, pleasantly surprised for what you can get on a pretty tight budget for a compound bow.
For sure. Yep.
I scored Alaskan XT off of Amazon because it was, you know, they don't, Bear doesn't sell on Amazon, but when they get ready to discontinue a model, they'll turn them over to Amazon. So if you're watching, you can catch them every now and then. It's same bow Chuck Adams shoots, so I've said, let's go.
Enough said.
Enough for me. Yeah.
Yep.
He's one of the OGs, man. Always been one of my favorites.
That must be where Jim's anticipating a deer to come on the field. I
forky.
might see antlers.
Yeah.
Yeah. First buck of the night. Can only get
He
bigger.
does look like a little forky. Yeah. Man, that's a beautiful backdrop. This is my favorite time of year. Leaves are brown, the grass is a little brown. It just looks like it's probably high 40s, low 50s right there right now. My favorite. You ever, B, I was telling you a little bit ago, I don't know if we were unmuted or not. I carry right now with me, I'm carrying 3 different arrow tips, 2 different broadhead styles, and a judo point. You ever do anything like that?
Just carry all kinds of random shit in my quiver.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know when I was younger, before we filmed, I always had a judo point in my quiver because, man, I would shoot at every squirrel I could. I always had a small
Yeah.
small game license, and if a squirrel came inside 25 yards of my tree, I was flinging. I missed so many dang squirrels, raccoons, you name it. I was flinging arrows.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I just wondered, if obviously there are benefits and drawbacks to fixed blades versus mechanicals, so I carry one of each.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, I carry a few mechanicals and a couple of fixed blades. Actually, 2 of each and a judo.
So how do you decide which one goes on the rest?
Mostly by stand location. If it's a tight shot, I'm zipping a fixed. Or if there's any kind of plant matter that I think I might clip, I'm shooting the fixed. But if I got to wing one a pretty good ways out there, it's going to be a mechanical.
And if it's the neighbor's dog coming ripping by, you're going to throw on the judo point?
Yes, sir.
Thump that thing straight in the ass, teach it a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Mike might have eyes on something. Nope.
Scanning. I found a judo style point that I really like. It just threads on under your field tips. It just rides under a field tip.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
I used to shoot. They're called like bludgeon, like those black rubber tips. That's what I used to shoot at squirrels.
That's like what you use way back on a 3D or a video. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Video.
Kind of. Yeah.
Did you ever do
those
that?
were.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were
Metal.
typically metal. You're talking like the techno hunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, these were like rubber. And I mean, I wasn't afraid to shoot these things up in the trees at squirrels, like from the stand, like launching them up into the treetops. They made some noise if you missed.
Is anybody doing anything like that anymore? The techno hunt?
I don't know. It's been so long since I've done that. I don't even know if ranges have those.
I was probably 15 the last time I did that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was probably in high school. We used to do it. Used to be in a league. We'd shoot once a week during the winter. And then I don't even remember the last time I seen one of those.
They're cool. It was a neat idea. They worked. I mean, it was accurate.
Yeah, for sure. I got pissed off at him a couple times because I thought the scoring, like I felt like the arrow placement was hitting like a couple inches off of where the arrow was actually hitting, and it started pissing me off. So I think that was probably the last time I shot it because I got mad.
Yeah. I'm sure you got to keep it calibrated,
Yeah. Yeah.
But I always thought it was neat. First time I ever shot a ptarmigan was on one of those techno hunts.
Yeah, I've shot a lot A lot of big game animals in my day on the screen. Oh, Cooley Region Whitetails, which is Isaac. Isaac was one of our interns last year, just asked what Ross has been up to. Long story short, Ross fell in love and moved back to Michigan to be closer to his new girlfriend. So he's back home in Michigan, hunting on the weekends. I think he's doing electrical work during the week, and just being in love, man.
Found his breaking point. Ross Weeks. Distracted by the cheeks. Imagine that.
Weak in the knees.
Adam Sleminski says he runs 3 mechanicals and 2 fixed. He uses his fixed for follow-up shots. No, it's not a bad idea. I mean, I'm not much for follow-up shots, if you know what I mean. But
more of a one and done kind of guy.
I'm sure I've told the story on here before about when I was rifle hunting with Dad. Probably 5 or 6 years ago. We were sitting maybe quarter mile apart, something like that, in that neighborhood on a few 100-acre piece. And he sent me a text that I felt in my pocket as I was scoping this buck. I felt my phone vibrate. I shot this buck and pulled my phone out of my pocket, and he had just shot a buck, and he was asking me to come help him track it. And I sent him a picture of mine because it had died within sight, you know, from where I was sitting. It was 20 yards or something like that. So I snapped a picture of its antlers and said, "Got a dandy down." And mine was toast, obviously, so I kind of drug it down to a central location where we could scoop it up in the pickup, and went and started helping him try to track the buck that he had shot. And we followed this blood trail. He'd put a good shot on this deer. Followed this blood trail through really ridgy, you know, not very far, but just thick, nasty, ridgy country. So we didn't have to go far, but you couldn't see very well for any kind of distance. We get up to this spot where a tree had blown down, so the root ball lifted. And that buck bedded down in the hole that root ball had made when it lifted up out of the ground. And he spotted it first, and we were coming up on it maybe 15 feet away, and he saw the antlers first. And I was right behind him. He's like, "It's right here, it's right here." And as soon as he said that, that thing jumped up out of that hole. It was not dead. We just assumed it was dead. And he fired from the hip as that thing launched up out of this hole. I mean, not far from us, 15 feet at the most. A free throw, we're talking. That thing shoots up out of the hole right there, you know, and he shot from the hip, and it flopped down dead. And I was just like, what in the hell? This wild action, you know. Rare occasion.
I was just watching Jury's put out a new video here in the last few days. Mark Jury shot a buck in Iowa, and they walked up on it, and it was a bloodbath. Good blood trail. They thought they hit it good. There's a huge pool of blood underneath the deer. Deer's laying there, not moving, not breathing. And they went up there, and he kicked it with his foot, and the thing hopped up, and he ended up having to shoot it again. But it's pretty freaking wild. Should check it out.
You never know, man. You always got to poke them with something, you know.
Yeah.
There's a reason people do that.
For sure.
He didn't like whatever it is for sure.
Looks like Brandon's got that little dinker coming to investigate something. It's kind of acting like there might be some more deer around, too.
Or he's thinking the same thing as us. Where the heck are all the doe? What's wrong? Right.
I'm assuming that's the bean field that he said's really weedy.
Well, he wasn't wrong.
He wasn't. No, I was going to say, it looks like
a weed
it
field.
looks like the rough at the local 9-hole.
It might be that's a weed field. It might be a little beanie.
Deer's been eating in it, though. Ever since he stepped out, he's been head down eating something. There's got to be beans in there. Oh, what's he see?
What's over that hill, buddy?
He's interested in something for sure.
I wonder if Brandon don't have a decoy out.
He's winding something, not seeing it. I think.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Might be wrong. But yeah. Not when you have the confidence that I have. It's easy to say. Mansell got something pretty good piece off, but
Yeah, it's a deer, though.
yeah.
Man, that one by Brandon sure acting like he's being followed by something. Keeps looking back. I don't know what Mike's got going there, but if it's a good buck, Mike's got the antlers and he's got a decoy in front of him. He'll make something happen. If it's worth something calling to.
I just looked at Tacticam, see if his net's great, but
Mike's still shooting that recurve at all, or is he back just compounding?
He's just been compounding this year. I think he took the recurve out a couple times in Iowa last year, but I think he's come to terms that he did something pretty special in North Dakota when he killed that buck. He might just hang that thing up and retire it.
Yep. That was always my plan. I just wanted one.
Yeah.
Get one and hang it up.
Yep.
Getting into a pretty close to prime time here.
Yeah. I guess I didn't even look to see what time legal is tonight. Where I'm at, 6:27. So we're about an hour away. The Wisconsin boys are going to be a little before that, and the Iowa guys are going to be a little bit after that.
Yep.
Got about an hour left. What is that? Deer by Mike. Yeah, I was going to say, I can't see a big rack on it. Little buck, Spitzley says from behind the scenes. That almost looks like a scene from, like, Montana Milk River right there.
Yeah, it does. I don't know where that is, but it looks like Western Low Country, kind of.
I thought I just seen a deer take off running there in Mike's. Thought I seen was it a bird? Oh, yeah. Oh, swinging the camera. What did they see? Brandon's going to get a shot if he wants it.
Mansell's still a little breezy. Looks like it's calmed down some.
I think Mike said he sees something else. Oh, he's just referring to that doe. Spitz was wrong, per usual.
Won't be the last time he confuses a male and a female, I'm sure.
That is the ugliest bean field I've ever seen, I think.
That's pretty rough looking.
I see Jessica's still giving you shit about that deer mount.
Yep, still no correct guesses. We'll go ahead and see if you can see it there. Ooh, I suck so bad at this. There he is. He's peeking out.
Good looking deer. Good looking
That is
mount.
a good looking deer. It's a mature buck. You know, he's damn near 80 years old almost.
I'd imagine he shrunk a few inches.
Yeah, the drying process can be brutal. Broken Bones Bates says that field looks like CRP. Yes, I've been thinking the same thing. We are going to open the guessing on that buck. If you have a correct answer for the year and location, you may submit that starting at 6:40 EST.
Yeah, I've been looking for a
and
big
you have
one,
10
but
minutes.
it's really hard to find.
Is this one big enough?
And that, for those that are just tuning in, sorry, I'll explain that a little bit. We have had kind of an inside trivia question, trying to guess. Folks have been trying to guess what year the buck over my right shoulder was harvested and the location. He's pretty dusty crusty. No correct guesses yet. We've been doing this since last season.
Get ready for Jessica to guess like 18 times now.
Well, she's going to be disqualified if she guesses more than once.
I feel like she's already DQ'd. She's already guessed too many times.
Yeah, for sure. No, I don't care. Whoever guesses it right first. but I will take only one guess per episode. I did say that last time. I'm gonna cut to a quick commercial break. Stick around. We'll be in the chips when you return.
Yeah, I've been looking for a big one, but it's really hard to find.
Is this one big enough?
I think I'll keep looking.
Hey, I've got one over here I can show you.
Well, I hope yours is bigger than the one the last guy showed me.
I think I have exactly what you're looking for.
Yep, that's huge.
Try it out.
I'll take it. Sorry, boys.
We are back. We are down to the final hour or less, probably 45 minutes for these guys. Plus, it's cloudy, so we're getting dark a little sooner tonight.
I love overcast skies, man. So much more than sunny when I'm out in a tree stand.
Yeah. I don't know. I seem to have a lot better action when it's full sun, high pressure. But like these cloudy days, like when it's nasty, it definitely seems to get some of those bigger deer on their feet.
Yeah.
I think there's a deer in the distance there by Mike. I see a dark spot out there about 580 yards away. Maybe. Maybe not. That looks like a bean field.
It looks a little more organized than the other one, for sure.
Yeah, there's like rows and stuff and actually beans.
Right. Justin Vogel says he's in the stand now. Nothing moving where he's at.
Where are you at, Justin? Oh, Mike sees something. He just got a really serious look on his face, and the camera spun. Oh, there's a deer. Big chase.
Yeah, a couple.
Chase is on. It's either a doe and a fawn, or that front deer's looks quite a bit bigger.
No,
coming hot.
Yeah, coming right for him.
Kind of look doughy now. Yeah, must be does. Getting on their feet. Must be a doe and a fawn.
Looks that way. Looks like play.
Or 2 does. Yeah, it's been a while since Jimbo rattled. He's about due, ain't he?
I don't know, when you're putting in that kind of commitment, you don't do it very often, you know?
There's no way he's done rattling for the day. No way. Getting a lot of guesses for the crusty mount.
Yeah, I see that. See him coming in, but nobody is guessing correctly. Don't forget, you got to put the state with the date. Some of you are, some of you aren't. You get 1 guess per episode, and we'll close the guessing in 2 minutes.
Some random shit that he finds laying around his house.
Yep. Spitzley asked what they win. No, I don't know, man. Something cool. Depend on who it is, I think.
Brandon's got a doe in the field. Things are looking up, guys. There's some better looking beans to the right. She's heading to them. Oh, looking back. What do we got?
Yeah.
Oh. That's Mama.
Mm-hmm. I think I said last year I was going to give away a pack of broadheads for the correct guess. Probably still do that. Plus maybe some extra stuff.
Like a
yeah, when I say
miscellaneous
it
pack,
depends on,
like your quiver?
yes. I'm like, it'll
Give you a
depend on
couple
who it
used
is.
broadheads that I've shot at some random critters.
No, I've got several packs of new broadheads.
Is that the same little buck there by Brandon? Looks to be. If not, same caliber. Mansell.
Mansell says he's got a nice one.
He's chiming in saying there's a nice buck in front of Mansell. Let's check it out.
Ran up to the south. I mean, it's a long ways out, but I could see it rack, no problem with the bind.
Not that one. Sounds like Mike just laid eyes on a potential good buck way in the distance, not the one you guys are seeing right now. I'm assuming it's back by that brushy pocket past that deer. I'm assuming that's where he's thinking a lot of those deer are going to come out of that thick stuff right there. But I could be wrong. Okay, that's a little buck there, and he said he has eyes on a nicer buck in the distance that we can't see yet.
Gosh, I gotta get a better look at that one way out there. I can just see it. Pretty solid white rack. I don't think hardly they'd hear him tonight. I don't really want to crack him. Yeah, until we see something worth cracking him.
Guessing for the old crusty buck on the wall has closed, and no one guessed it correctly today, so you will have to try again next week. But was talking to these boys about the prizes for that. It'll be based on whoever wins. I've got so much brand new gear and stuff around here. I'll see what you need, and we'll hook you up.
Like a sporting goods store.
Gotta be, man. I got 4 kids that are into all the same cool stuff I am. So
yep.
If you could get in those willows to hunt, it'd be pretty cool, but there's not a single tree you can get in.
I can't tell what it is either. That's a pretty good distance, but good to see deer on the hoof in daylight, moving out in the open.
Thought I caught Mike saying he's seen a big white rack on whatever it was, but it must have tucked back in the cover or long grass or whatnot. They can't see it right now.
Travis Dank checking in, says, hello, gentlemen. Good to see you all again. Good to see you, Travis. And Kevin Trent, it's about time you checked in, man. Been looking for you. Wondering if you were going to tune in tonight. How's that East Tennessee deer hunting treating you this last week?
Another doe popping out by Brandon. Brandon's complaining about that bird chirping.
Good. Jimbo, it's about time to crack the back and hit the black racks. Get loose with it. I've got to say, I have never seen anyone work a set of rattling antlers like that, and I want to see it again.
No, we're going to have to ask Spitzley like how long that rattling session was. It had to have been 2 minutes, if not 3.
It was beefy.
Just the stamina it takes for that. It's impressive.
Yeah. That shoulder rehab must have worked out real good. Didn't slow him down at all. I'm going to check in back in with Jimbo here per Jessica's request.
Yeah. It looks like Jimbo's looking at a nice food plot and a stump.
Looks like about a 8-year-old poplar stump, if I had to guess from here.
Yeah. Mike's heavy on the glass. He sees something.
He's pointing at something, yeah.
Mike looks cold. Two-year-old.
Now you're talking my language.
Brandon's got a big old doe walking across the field. The bean field, Brandon said buck.
Decent.
Oh, there he is. There's a little buck. Getting bigger. We are climbing the ladder at a very slow pace tonight with buck sizes. Only takes one. They're starting to move, boys and girls.
Yep. It's a nice enough little buck to get your heart pumping a little bit, at least. Wake you up a little, looking for the next one, you know?
For sure.
Or shoot him if you're me. Either one.
Let her eat. Brandon just said another one is coming. It's a good-looking young buck.
I sat a couple weeks ago and had a little buck, not quite that big, a little bit smaller than that, come through, and I took a picture of him with my phone. When I got home, I showed my wife. She says, "Why didn't you shoot him?" He's young. I'm not gonna. He's a little boy. I'm not gonna shoot him. She's like, "Have you seen the freezer?" I'm like, all right, enough said.
Jimbo's got the lanyard out. Fasten your seatbelts. What's next?
Today only, for the low price of absolutely free, you will get to sit in on this masterclass on grunting with Jimbo Seabright.
Oh, he's got his bow in his hand. Well, Jimbo, he grabbed the bow. What's he got going on?
He did, with a little bit of excitement.
Yeah. Gotta be something over there.
Man, I hope he smokes a stud. That would be awesome.
Man, that would be awesome. Jimbo would come unglued.
If he does, I'm buying some of those black racks tomorrow. I was actually driving just north of Chattanooga this week for work and saw a set of those stuck in a cow fence. I don't know if somebody must have dropped them and the farmer picked them up, stuck them in the fence for the hunter to pick them up later or what, but made me laugh. I thought of Jimbo immediately.
Oh, camera's moving.
Goes the
You hear
old
something walk.
Yamaha's going off again.
What's going on here? I thought I heard a deer walking. Jimbo's got his bow in hand. I can hear motorcycles in the distance.
Yeah. Getting after it.
Oh, I hear something running. Jimbo. Yeah. Oh, bow's going back up. I hear something walking. I don't know where it is. Might be by Brandon, maybe? Yep. Deer at the Brandon. Doe. Kind of looks like she might be getting bumped. Jimbo's back on the lanyard. Here we go. Prime time sequence from Jimbo, black racks in hand. Here we go.
Here we go.
Mansel's on the grunt tube as well.
It's getting to be that time. Smoke them
We're
if you
going to
got
have
'em.
to start doing some sort of giveaway if somebody guesses how long Jim's rattling sessions are. Look at, if you could show them, Scott, if you could show them Brandon's screen right now, it looked like the buck over by them, like 400 miles away, heard Jimbo rattling. There we go. Oh, Mike's getting out the black racks too. Holy cow. Mitchley can't run the switches fast enough right now. Everybody's going nuts.
Turn that volume up at home. See if you can't get something in the yard.
Yeah, throw this out there. We are not sponsored by Black Rack. They just love them. This is funny.
Slominski said she's headed to property she got permission to hunt on tomorrow. She's hoping to put that cage blind on it this year. Well, good luck. On
Jessica,
both
when you
fronts.
put that cage blind up, just make sure you got 6 hours and somebody to help you, because it is a project. It's easy, and they have really good instructions, but it does take a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I like
Brandon's
that buck.
got that little 8-pointer out there in the beans. Couple does. Jimbo almost looks like he might have caught himself in the thumb with the black racks. He's kind of nursing a thumb injury, it looks like. Uh-oh. Somebody just seen a big one.
Uh-oh. Yep.
I heard a
B's
bad
got
word.
one.
Brandon's got a big one in the distance.
Yep.
Oh, coming their way.
Yes, he is.
Brandon said beast. Come on, Randall. He's coming to check them
Let's
does that are
go.
by him.
Uh-huh.
It's hard to tell how close. It's hard to tell how close those does are to him, but he's definitely coming to him. Don't go right. We're in the game anyway.
Come on, baby. B, if you're wondering, I'm putting a mechanical on the rest right now.
Hold on, I gotta switch out my arrows quick. Brandon said he was a stud. I'm guessing Brandon's shooting this deer. I don't know how far those does are right there, but he's gonna come right to him.
I'm hoping he sends one. Yeah, that's the kind of buck you send it and worry about that ground shrinkage later.
It's just all right.
Definite shooter, he says. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Man, I just wish I knew the distance. So hard to say, like, how far is that doe right there? She's got to be,
yeah,
I'm going to guess 45, 50. He's coming. Come on, Brandon.
Dear Lord, keep us mistake free and send that arrow where it needs to go.
Come on, Brandon. Come on. What's he doing? I thought I heard him draw.
Yeah, you might have. It sounded like arrow on a rest.
I thought I heard something.
Is that a draw?
I don't know. He might be at full draw right now.
Yeah.
I thought I
it
heard
sounded
arrow
like a
on the
little
rest.
squeak. Yeah, I'm with you.
He's coming closer. Oh boy. I don't know. Brandon's talking, so I don't know. Yeah, it's so hard to tell. I'm guessing that deer's still out of range.
A ways
I
off.
could be wrong.
Yeah.
Throw a grunt at him, Brandon. Pissing on himself.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon sees another buck.
So does he.
6. What is this? That might be a shooter.
It's a pretty good looking 6-point.
I don't know.
Might have a little battle.
That looks like a semi-mature deer.
Yeah, we're having a little stare down.
I don't think so. Them deer are looks like at other deer that must be
yeah.
down and to the right of them. I think he bumped those does to their right. He's coming their way yet. I'm going to guess he's at 60 right now.
So hard to tell with that zoom.
Yeah, I know. He's coming this way.
But I would guess that you're probably pretty accurate. You do this a fair amount.
That 6, I mean, the body on that 6-pointer looks just as big as the other one.
Yeah, those are both shooters for sure in my book.
I think that other one's a 10 there.
You're right. He is a 10. I just figured out that I can zoom. That's amazing.
How do you do that?
I'm on an iPad. That buck is a stud.
Oh.
An absolute stud.
Really?
And yeah, compared to that 6, he's not going to shoot that 6. He's not even going to look at that 6. And I mean, you know me, so my stud's not probably your stud, but that's a freaking stud, dude.
What do you think? 3-year-old? Glad he caught that.
I'll never live that down.
Hey, I don't think he sent the teeth in, so he could have been 3. Where's he at? He's heading out by the ladies. Throw a grunt at him.
Couple deer came out of the corn over there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That was a beautiful uniform 10. G2's probably 10 inches long.
Yeah, he looks solid from what I could see.
Mm-hmm. Odds of him coming back, I don't know, man. What do you think, B?
I mean, he might just go out there and check those does and come back. It seems like a lot of them does are coming out within bow range of Brandon. So if another one pops out by him, he might come running over there. It's hard to say. There's
Kevin Trent from down here in my neck of the woods said he sent you some videos, B, of the bucks that he's hunting here in Tennessee. Only problem is they won't daylight for nothing. He's only hunted one
They
evening.
will. They will soon.
They'll get there.
I don't know. This deer's not going away from him. He's kind of paralleling him.
Mm-hmm.
I would be throwing a snort wheeze at that deer right now.
I would shoot that deer.
Sounds like he's got another shooter, potentially.
No, I'm still here. I'm still here.
He looks good going away.
I'm still here, everybody. I didn't go anywhere. I'm just zooming in, screen, and shooting that to B so he can look at it.
First time hearing Yodes out here.
Wasn't a great picture by any means, but honestly, right now it's probably way better with that dark backdrop. Gosh. Oh, that hurts.
It ain't over. He sees something. Doe, probably.
That's good intel, though.
Yep.
If nothing else.
I think a decoy would have sealed the deal there.
They were thinking about it.
But
it looked like those two bucks were kind of feeling pissy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the evening buffet now. Mansell's got 7 minutes left.
No, I think that's
Brandon. Jimbo has 7 minutes left. Oh, that's right. Mansell's Iowa.
that can't be right. I'm
Looks
looking at the
pretty bright.
I'm looking at the sunsets 5:57 there, so they got to be like 6:27. So he should have 17 minutes.
He looks
Roughly.
like he's got more daylight than Brandon for sure.
Yeah.
Check back in with Mansell real quick. Still scanning and planning. Jimbo's on the squirrels. Bet he wishes he had
Hopefully.
a judo tip right now.
Yeah, he might. All of a sudden, a Luminoc just goes flying up into the treetops.
I think he's an old deer at 6.
I agree, Brandon. I think that 6 is an
Yeah.
older deer too.
I see the one walking behind that doe.
I think that squirrel's got Jimbo picked right out. He's coming to taunt him. Probably heard the black rack and woke him up from his nap.
Yeah, hopefully he chews a tine or two off of that thing. These deer out in front of Brandon are mobile, man. It'd be nice if they come back toward him a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty big field there.
Yeah. Got something coming out of the corner also.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Mike sees something. He's pointing. I don't know what.
I think he's glassing something way off.
I just seen his eyes get big and then point. And there's a body out there. Might be a coyote. And a deer.
Couple coyotes. Looks like a couple coyotes. That trot.
Yep.
We got old Jeremiah Plansky all fired up with that buck. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, he said. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Pumpkin Man. Hope you're having a good fall. Jessica's asking questions about the cage blind. If memory serves, you could ask him. I think he won it last time, didn't he?
Say that again.
Yeah, I'll just say yes. He did. I'll answer myself.
Yes, he did. Sorry, I was reading
Plansky,
comments.
You're good. Plansky won the cage last year, didn't he?
2 years ago, I think.
2 years ago.
Yep. I think he's killed some critters out of it too. These coyotes might
Mansell's
be
Yotes
sneaking
or
up on the old decoy.
yeah.
They're coming.
You're gonna be sad to find out that's a diet deer.
Oh boy. That back one's got a pretty coat.
It does have a pretty coat. Nice and blonde looking.
Yeah.
Jessica, I know you won the blind. I just don't have any sort of room in my brain for time. All the years are a complete mix. 10 years ago was yesterday, and yesterday was 10 years ago. So I would definitely suggest a nice battery-powered DeWalt Impact to speed up that process.
Yes, what he said. We've had our best luck putting those together with an impact and then a wrench. One guy running the wrench and one guy running the impact, and kind of just move around the blind. The platform's pretty easy until you get to the leg braces. Then it becomes like a two-man job because somebody needs to get up on the tower and somebody needs to stay down low. But the instructions are super easy to put those cage tower blinds together. Like they bag all the hardware in like step bags, so it's like super
Blister
easy.
pack. Yeah.
If you're one of those people that don't follow instructions, I could definitely see it being a nightmare, though.
What about waterproof? You set them in a good rain? Have you?
Oh yeah, I think they've got a 5-year warranty on them. I got my first one back in 2017. So what is that? 8 years ago, and it looks just as good as the ones I put out last year. So, I mean,
it's pretty good.
They're pretty impressive. Yeah.
Is that location in full sun where you got yours?
Yes.
The 7th.
All right, Jimbo.
End of year in Wisconsin was pretty much running out of shooting light here. Time started out seeing 3-4 deer right away. Thought it was gonna be really hot, but she was a pretty quiet night here. Thought it was gonna be a lot better on this kale food plot that I have. I've been seeing a lot of deer on here in the evenings, but just didn't happen tonight. And I'd like to say thank you for all the viewers for watching and supporting us on this Rut Live. And also I'd like to say thank you to all the sponsors who donate all the stuff so we can have this and make this happen. And also tune in next week for the next Rut Live, and hopefully she's a little more eventful It's a little quiet on my end tonight, so calling it a wrap here. Still talk to you later.
High hopes for Jimbo, but it's just the way she goes sometimes.
Yeah.
I
Brandon
hope
still
we
got a
get
field full of deer there.
yeah. I hope we get Jimbo lined up on something this year.
Yeah. He's due. Might have to confiscate them black racks.
Well, B, what do you got coming up? What's your rut plan?
So I'm hunting an urban unit this year, close to home. How it works in the urban unit is you have to shoot 3 does 1 year to get a buck tag the next year. So last year was my first year, so I shot my 3 does last year, so I have a buck tag this year, which is on top of my statewide buck tag. So I can shoot 2 bucks in Iowa with my bow. I'm going to start hunting the urban unit tomorrow afternoon and probably hunt that until I shoot one. I've got some pretty nice bucks running around on camera and got a nice permission piece. Do that, and then if I can get one shot, I'll head to southern Iowa. That's where my permission farms are at. Head down there and hunt after that.
What's your drive time on that southern piece?
About 4.5.
So you go down,
So it's
obviously
a little bit of a
spending a weekend or something down there, or whatever.
yeah. When I go down there, I mean, having my daughter at home now, I probably won't go down there for 2-3 weeks at a crack like I used to.
Yeah,
But
right.
Kind of been talking to Heather. I think the plan is, maybe go down there for 5 to 7 days, come home for a few days, and then, go again if I don't get anything. And it's a little tougher with a little one at home. And I feel really guilty being gone because she's working full time and she's got a son, and then we've got our daughter now, and it's a lot to put on her plate too.
Sure. Well, recognizing that's the first step in winning that battle.
Yeah, for sure. But this week I've just been chewing my fingernails because, man, I want to be in the woods so bad right now. My cameras have just been saying, get your ass in a tree.
Yeah.
Gonna hop over to Brandon. Looks like he's gonna close her out for the night.
Well, we're running out of light here pretty quick with the overcast skies, but overall it was a good night. Not the number of deer that we have been seeing out here, but still quite a few. And we had that one shooter, that 10-pointer, come from the other side of the field and kind of come and check some of these does. And then we had that 6-pointer that popped out. I think he's an older deer. He's been on camera really since I put cameras out this summer. He did the same thing, just came and checked the does and kind of just went about his business. That 10-pointer went over the knoll, and I have a Tacticam on a scrape just over the hill, and he hit that shortly after we lost sight of him. So there's a cornfield that I'm sure he's going into right now, and yeah, I think we're just gonna back up here quick and get out of here. The closest does, I don't know, 150 yards on the field, so I think we'll be able to sneak out here pretty clean. But like I said, overall, it's a good night.
Gonna check in with Mansell for his closing interview.
Wisconsin boys are out of light. Now we're down to Mansell. Unfortunately, Logan, our other Iowa hunter tonight, is having some connection issues. So Mansell is our last hunter of the evening. Looks like he's probably got 5 or 10 minutes left. And a deer off in the distance that we can't tell what it is yet.
This one. I'm saying buck. Looks like a buck.
It's got a feeling, huh?
Well, if I zoom, it's carrying itself like a buck.
Oh, looks like
Brandon's
Brandon's got
his...
the 10. Uh-oh. What do we got going here, Brandon? Oh boy. The night ain't over yet.
Yeah, if that's not a shooter in your book, we probably couldn't be friends. Yeah, B, you were talking, you cropped in. What does that mean?
Yeah. He's got his camera up. There's a setting where you can crop it in, so that deer's... It looks like it's closer than it is, but it's definitely, I would say, as close as it's been all night. And it looks like it's headed their way. What's he looking at? There you go. Now you can get an idea. I'm going to say 110 yards right there. That crop was pretty nice, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that looked good. Let's crop it again like that. Zoom back in there. We've got Outdoors Galore chiming in on the YouTube. B says got a 200-inch buck he's going after, needs advice. Last year he was a double split tine on each side, mainframe 10. This year he's grown a shit ton and he's a 6-year-old.
He's pretty solid.
So I certainly have no experience in that realm.
I don't either. I would say... Oh, yeah. What do we got going here?
Oh, man. I don't know, man. If you count the light that Luminox is going to put off, it's not quite as dark.
I think Brandon, man. I just heard him say they got a minute or two yet. I can't tell how far that deer is.
Oh, man.
What is going to happen here? How far is he?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I would guess 75, 80 yards, but why? Why would I guess that? I have nothing to base that on. Feels like 75.
That doe can die.
There's a doe blowing.
Outdoors Galore, back to you, man. 200-inch, 6-year-old. Where are you hunting? What part of the world are you in?
I mean, the best advice I give on hunting a deer like that is less is more. Night vision, yeah. Hunt when the conditions are good. Hunt spots where your access is good. Cover your ground scent the best you can. Less is more.
Less is more is probably one of the best pieces of deer hunting advice you can give.
I agree. There's so many people that, you know, well, I can hunt, so I'm going to go hunting, but it's pretty easy to blow your spots up fast.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you have that mentality. Like, I understand that people have jobs and can't hunt every day and all that, but at the same time, waiting for the right conditions is, you've got so much higher odds of going in there and killing especially a mature deer, if you have the conditions in your favor, the wind, the right weather.
Yep.
Less is more. That's the best advice I can give.
That's perfect, I think. And I think a lot of people don't realize that, watching hunting industry stuff that goes on, they don't realize that even though a lot of, like you guys, are hunting infinitely more hours than guys like me, but you're probably hunting some of your stands less than I'm hunting some of mine. You know what I mean? Just because I'm getting out there and I've got a handful of spots I go, so it's a different mentality. So less is more, I think, is a perfect piece of advice. Brandon's got no more light. Mansel's got something out there.
Yeah. Couple bodies off in the distance.
Bring a spotting scope out here.
I agree, Mansell. Spotting scope would be nice.
Yeah. With that much ground to cover, yeah, be a good idea.
I'll let it slide this time.
Melissa must have said something to him. He's going to let it slide this time, but not again.
Cracking a whip.
Clip, but they ain't gonna get here in time.
What's he saying? He's got something out there? Heard that they're not going to get there in time. I wondered if he could see some antlers or not.
It's got a huge body.
Huge body.
God's a doe, yeah.
Told you. Oh, damn it. Wrong again. I suck again. Kevin Trent says less is more is why he's only hunted once so far, trying not to burn his spot up. It's hard to get in and out quiet using a wheelchair or side by side.
Oh, that arrows it down.
And I bet.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, that definitely.
It's almost impossible. Dude, I can't be quiet without all that.
Yeah. That's tough.
I love seeing him check in, though, man. That's
sure.
awesome to be out there getting it done.
Hell yeah. And these deer just moving late tonight for whatever reason.
He said we can do it close whenever.
Probably slept in this morning.
Yeah. Sounding like Mike's getting ready to close her out here. He's our last man standing.
You got a score update for us? My son just walked in.
decent. But I'm hoping we can get out of here without boogering anything. But we had a good sit in here tonight. Learned a lot. Probably get back in here sometime in the next week or so when these cameras start picking up. Last year it was right around the 10th when things got hot in here. So, yeah, it was a good night. We're going to get back out of here again tomorrow somewhere. I don't know where yet, but we'll be in the tree. Thanks everyone for watching the live this week. Really appreciate all the support. And we'll catch you here next week. Hopefully we can get it done next week.
Amen, man. So hopefully we can get it done next week. I feel like that we're knocking on the door, man. Like tonight I had high hopes. I really thought there's a good chance somebody's going to get it done. And I think that chance is just increasing next week.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, we had the heart pumping there a little bit when Brandon had that 10 step out, but unfortunately he just skirted them.
Mm-hmm.
Checking all
nice
those toes
10
in the field.
Nice older, mature 6. You know, it's good to see. Good to see mature deer on the hoof.
For sure. Like you said, I think we're getting close to killing a deer on this dang thing. Next week.
I think so.
Yeah, we got a live next Saturday and the following Saturday. So I believe that's November 1st and November 8th. Next week will be a half hour earlier, so I think 4 p.m. Central. And then the last one will be after daylight savings, so that one will be really early. I think we're planning on starting that one around 2:30 in the afternoon Central Time.
Tune in. Don't miss your chance for Don't miss your chance for any of the awesome giveaways we do every week. Check back in next week if you didn't win this week.
Mike's got a buck coming here.
All right.
Looks decent.
Zoom.
Carrot, zoom in. What do we got going here?
I'm zooming. Give me a minute. It's a little pixelated. He's got his head down. I need him to pick it up.
Looked like he had a decent frame on him.
He looks like he probably does. He's outside the ears, I think, for sure.
I don't know if it's a shooter or not.
Pick your head up.
Yeah. He's got 2. Another one in the back.
Yeah, there's another one to the right there.
I'm too
up
zoomed
and to the right.
They're both bucks.
That looks like a big deer.
Mm-hmm. I can't give you anything on that yet. He's looking at something though. That one in the green is decent.
So we got Mike here in Iowa. He's got probably 5 to 10 minutes of legal shooting light left. It's overcast, so it seems darker than it normally would, but he's got 2 bucks coming his direction. We still don't have a clue how big they are.
Oh, that's a pretty nice buck in the front. Well, if the one in the back is for sure bigger, then the one in the back is definitely a shooter. Because the one in the front looks like it's probably a shooter.
It doesn't really look like they have any interest in his decoy, though. They're not really looking his way. I want to see this back one. That thing looks like a big body deer. That looks like a big buck. Just the way he's walking.
Sauntering.
Look at his chest.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm zoomed, but I can't see antlers at all with that tan grass.
Spitzley behind the scenes says he's a shooter.
Yeah, I'd say he probably is. I can see enough antler.
Manson says he ain't shooting him unless he knows which deer it is. I'm gonna say yeah, right.
Well, that ain't hard. I know which deer it is. It's that one right there. Shoot it.
This one looks like he's coming to the decoy.
He does.
The way
he's got that. Yep.
He's kind of walking
with that saunter, with that swagger.
Yeah, he's got.
I don't know what you call it, but it's yeah. Keeping that angle.
Still can't tell what it is.
We've lost too much light. If he's tall, then he's big because he's fairly wide. Yeah, yeah.
He's tall. He's wide. He's coming. If Quentin could hold the camera steady. Spitzley says he's a shooter.
I've got my bow in my hand. I'm sitting in my office. How much time left?
That close one's a
6x5. 6x5.
Must be a muley. Dang, that's a nice buck. He is tall. Gosh, now I can see him. Holy shit. Yeah, he's more than a shooter, boys.
I mean, he's got to be coming to the decoy, right? Come on, Quentin. Get it together, kid.
He's not far. Oh, yeah,
He ain't shooting that deer, right?
It's a different buck, right? The buck, it's the first one. He's getting a little pissy with the decoy.
He's coming. I mean,
He is
that
coming
close
in.
one's got to be in bow range. Oh, boy, we might get some fireworks here.
Man.
Come on. Yeah. He's got like a white spot right there on his forehead. He kind of hit the brakes because of this other buck.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing, Quentin?
It's a nice buck, man.
Yeah, he looks a little spindly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't shoot that deer with the other one there.
No, even I get that.
We'll see. We'll see what the other one does here. What's he doing? Where's he at?
Gosh dang it.
Time's ticking.
It's about like watching Tennessee football, man. So close. So close. We just can't quite get there. Nah, they're doing pretty good. I think we're bowing out due to light.
Yeah.
That was awesome,
Couple
though.
close
It was good.
calls.
Heck yeah. Good sowed. Plenty of deer.
You just got to find one that's willing to finish.
That's just the way it goes, man.
Yeah. It's hunting. What's he doing? Still just standing there?
And locked up.
I didn't realize that first buck. I thought he skirted. I didn't realize he came in.
I didn't either. I thought the same thing. Yeah, it looked like he was going off to the right.
Oh.
Solid deer, man.
He ain't giving up on the decoy.
That's promising, though. You know, having a sit like that where you've got 2 bucks of that quality. They're not the only 2 around.
Yeah. I don't think either of those are the ones Mike was in there after.
Yeah. Yeah, this has made me completely forget about Brandon's nice deer.
Yeah.
We had some quality showings this evening.
Close calls. Who you got in the World Series, Carrots? Or don't you care?
I don't care. Honestly, I know the Dodgers are in it, and don't tell me, Blue Jays. Is that right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. If it ain't the Brewers, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I've never been a big baseball guy. I played when I was a kid, but I've just never found too much entertainment in it. I will say
Fair
that
enough.
I recently got into Tennessee baseball, you know, when they were kicking ass and won the national championship last year. Our head coach is now going to be the manager of the San Francisco Giants, which is
Yeah,
cool.
I heard that.
So I'll probably get into it because of that. That's kind of how I got into all pro sports. I followed college stuff.
Yep. Cool.
And Drew Gilbert is out there in San Fran. Also, he was one of the players at UT a few years ago. So that's kind of cool. Those two will be together, you know.
Yeah.
So I'll take an interest in it for that reason. But who do you got?
I mean, I just dislike the Dodgers because of their payroll, but
Sure.
that's just me.
Sure.
It has nothing to do with the fact that they mopped up the Brewers. It has everything to do with their payroll. Like, the Brewers came into the playoffs with essentially, I would say, 1.5 starting pitchers. The Dodgers had like 8.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it's kind of tough. You know,
Yeah.
the Brewers were pretty beat up in the playoffs, so it's, I don't know. We beat the Cubs at least.
Yeah. Yeah. I know my granny's a diehard Tigers fan, so I always pay attention to them a little bit. But I'm not a big Ohtani guy. I mean, obviously he's a stud, you know, but I'm always kind of a contrarian, so I'll go with the
I'm
underdog.
almost starting to wonder if he's a robot.
He's not a robot.
I mean, the dude's he's a freak.
Yes. They've been doing all kinds of things with genetics in that part of the world for quite a while. So he doesn't have to be a robot. He was designed and birthed with a purpose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hard to compete with that. But, you know, you got like Aaron Judge, kind of the same way. So,
yeah.
It happens.
Sure.
It happens. Not to that degree, though. I mean, I've heard some of the stats Ohtani's throwing up and it just doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, I know. It's their whole team is stacked. I mean, it's not just Ohtani.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I care way more about middle school boys basketball than I do about professional baseball. And I will tell you that Lenore City just whooped the hell out of Greenback this week, and we're pretty proud of it.
Love it.
Well, man, good episode. Always love hanging out with you. It's great to get a chance to chat with you. I know all of our viewers are excited when you get on here too, just to, you know, kind of connect with you for a minute. But happy to have you on here, buddy. Good episode. Can't wait to see what comes out next week, you know.
Yep, for sure. A couple close calls. Brandon had 2 good bucks in the field. Mike had a couple good bucks there in the field at the end. Just ran out of light. Way she goes.
Yep. Getting closer.
But
we'll catch that window next week.
Yes. Yes, sir. We'll be back next Saturday, which is November 1st. Sweet November. 4 o'clock Central Time, and then the following week after Daylight Savings, we'll be on at 2:30 Central Time, November 8th. So 2 weeks left to get it done. Should be better every week.
That's right. And good luck tomorrow. I know you're hitting the stand, Spitzley. Good luck to you tomorrow. Good luck to me tomorrow. Let's go out there and whack one.
Yep. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to Rut Live. Big shout-out to Spitzley behind the scenes for making it happen. Josh for taking his Saturday afternoon off for a month and a half straight for us. And all you guys for tuning in and making this possible. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Absolutely. Love it.
Testing of the 2024 lineup began years ago.
Put it to the test in Missouri, Kansas, Ohio.
That's a beautiful sight. Look at that.
Bringing together this collection of minds of people who actually spend collectively thousands of days in the woods.
It was pretty amazing to see how quickly they could adapt and go, okay, that little piece is gone and we're going to fix it.
It just got fine-tuned into something that, in my opinion, is no doubt the best whitetail gear on the planet.
I mean, that's lungs.
Hey, I'm Colton, and I suck at hunting. But you know what else that sucks? Insurance. But if you know somebody that needs help with health or Medicare, give me a call. That's at least something I can make suck a little less. Contact me at the Insurance Center. Hey, I don't suck anymore.
You've reached the voicemail of Greg Godfrey with Tethered. Unfortunately, I'm out of the office this week. I am attending a new product development conference in the Midwest, and I will be out all week. Please leave me a message, and I will get back with you as soon as I can.